All right, here we go. This is going to be a look at Chris Moore from the Riverside sting. I almost said Long Beach. I don't know why I almost said Long Beach. He is indeed from the Riverside sting. The actor predator, the kind of stinky predator, as it says appropriately in the title of this video here. Of course. That's probably what he's best known for, being the kind of stinky predator. Yeah, pretty good one. One that I kind of got, one that's kind of moved up my own personal ranks here in the last year or so. Maybe not the last year, but somewhere along that line. Not that it really matters, but anyways, yeah, it's one that I like quite a bit here. Yes, and so yeah, let's just get into it here. We have the uncut, so it's a longer clip. So this is probably going to take a while anyway, so we might as well just get into it. Don't have anything. His chat log's not available. For whatever reason, his chat log is not available. So we just kind of have to go off of what we have here. And so yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's just get into it. Let's go. Rolls in, takes his sunglasses off.
Okay.
So I know I showered once. Did you still want to shower again?
Kind of stinky.
Is that the first? Is that the fastest that we get a predator saying his signature line here? I think it is. At least the more significant ones, at least. Jonas Getachew, of course, from the Virginia sting. From what we see of him, his first line out of his mouth that we see from him is "It's not me, I assure you" line, which is gold as well. But in terms of like a properly featured predator here, where we have the entire segment, all that jazz, is that the quickest that we get the signature line? I think it is. Of course, there's also famously in the same sting, Riverside, there's the Juan Miguel, is it Jorge? Is it Jorge or Juan? Juan Miguel Correa? I think it's Juan, who walks in and says, "Oh fuck," as soon as Chris Hansen pops out. But yeah, that's I'm saying again, just saying, in terms of properly, in the house, full segment, full uncut, all that shit. The quickest we get the signature line, I think it is. And of course, it really just, man, when I first, I watched this just before I started recording here, and man, this legendary entrance, this has got to be the most famous entryway in all of T-Capdom right here, man, and for whatever reason, when he walks in, he reminds me of John Christopher Weaver. And there's an interesting parallel between the two. Maybe we'll talk about it a little bit more. But, when he walks in, he reminds me of when Weaver walked in, because it's kind of similar, the way that they walk in, and they kind of like squeeze in through the door there, and like look around. Hello, that's what Weaver says. But anyways, maybe I'm off base there. I don't know. I just got a Chris Weaver vibe when he walked into the door right there. But yeah, also another thing. So this guy's name is also so famous. We were talking about Chris Weaver. I guess I should bring this part up at least. He's the Chris Weaver and Chris Moore. Both don't go by their full names. So it's John Christopher Weaver, of course, and then we have Peter Christopher Moore. I don't know why. What the hell is with these people going by their middle names? But yeah, Chris Moore is actually named Peter. There he is, Peter Christopher Moore. Look at this motherfucker. We'll get into that a bit later, I guess. But yeah, this is already all over the place. I apologize. Let's just keep going.
Okay.
So I know I showered once. Did you still want to shower again?
Kind of stinky.
What a great pickup line. What a great... is that really the best thing you could say in that instance there, Chris? To say, yeah, I'm kind of stinky, like that's gonna get you hard or whatever. You know, when you want to say something a bit more romantic, perhaps, you know, like, oh, yeah, I've been looking forward to getting into there with you, or something like that, you know? But this guy just goes, yeah, I'm fucking stinky. I smell really bad. And it's just kind of an awkward reply from Del the decoy. Ha! Because what else would you say? What else would you say in that instant, right?
What's up?
I love how it turns on the fly. You can see his expression. He's all happy. He's all happy to hear somebody coming out.
What's up?
What? Oh.
Hi, how are you?
Hey. Seat right there.
And he gets this look of like confusion, utter confusion and shock on his face. Fuck this guy, man. And I really hate this guy also because he looks like the typical fake Southern California, Los Angeles dickhead. You know, from the mid 2000s is essentially. You know, he's got the Southern USC hat, the fucking Lakers shirt, the gold or silver necklace, the chain, which was popular back in the day. This guy is just all fake. He walked in with his fucking sunglasses on too, like a jackass. You know, like, well, just fuck him. He's so, there's nothing authentic about this guy. He's just trying to keep up appearances in Southern California, Los Angeles. Like, oh yeah, this is what people wear in Los Angeles. So this is what I gotta do right here. I gotta do it. You know, I don't know. He's probably from, actually, I don't know if he would have been from LA or not, because a lot of people will move to LA, you know, aspiring actors will move to, not just actors, musicians, whatever, will move to LA to break into the business. And so this guy could be from who the hell knows where. So that would make him even more of a fake. Who's a fake? You're a fake. Oh, man. All right, yeah, you know, whatever. Let's just keep going.
What's up?
Hi.
What's up?
Right
Hey.
there.
And yeah, and also, fuck you. He's rocking USC Lakers, but I guess fuck you, Dodgers. No one cares about you. Of course, 2005, 2006 Dodgers. They were kind of a mess. That was when they had Paul De Podesta as their GM, Google Boy, as he was famously called. And yeah, he was a kind of. It wasn't a smooth era for the Dodgers. Although I think they let go of him too quick. I think he could have done well in Los Angeles, but they just didn't have the patience for it. Frank McCourt was going through a divorce. It was rough.
How you doing?
Chris, how are you? You're Chris?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you doing here?
I was invited.
By?
Who?
Well, who did you think you were talking to?
I love how you can also see this guy breathing really heavy too. Oh, he's so nervous. They don't teach you this in acting school, I guess.
I thought I was talking to Luke.
And Hansen asked him a stupid question there. Hansen goes, and who did you think you were talking to? I thought I was talking to Luke, like the guy I just said I was talking to.
And how old do you think Luke is? You should get your hand out of your pocket just for a minute. How old do you think Luke is?
I thought he was 18. He told me.
18.
Yeah.
Yeah. What a jackass. So again, the bare minimum legal age, you know, he's just, that's not a good lie.
You're saying that Luke told you he was 18.
Yeah.
Close your mouth,
Try
idiot.
again.
If he's younger, I apologize. I didn't know.
What a fucking idiot. If he's younger, with no conviction behind that statement, you know, he's just like, if he's younger, I apologize. I didn't know. Fucking idiot.
Chris.
And I hate his face, really. I really do hate his face. I just want to fucking punch it, you know. He really has a smackable face, you know. Like one of the more, maybe not one of the most punchable faces in all of CCAPTM, but this guy is just, you know, it doesn't sit right with me.
If he's younger, I apologize. I didn't know.
The problem, Chris, is that I have the transcripts. So I already know what you said.
Uh-oh, he didn't want to hear that.
So it would be probably better for you to tell the truth right up front. Okay?
I made a mistake.
I made a mistake. Oh, so Mitzi is lying, licking his lips right there like a fucker. So he goes, yeah, so that was just all a bunch of bullshit. Right off the bat, he's lying, obviously. Obviously, he's lying, but I mean, then he just comes clean 2 seconds later. I made a mistake. Fuck you. And the thing about that is, it sounds like he's a smoker, doesn't it? I'm not sure. I can't quite pin it down. If he sounds like he smokes cigarettes, though, I'm not sure. Maybe someone can help me out here, but
you to tell the truth.
I can't tell if that's his natural voice or if that's a voice caused by cigarettes.
Right up front. Okay?
I made a mistake. Like, he kind of sounds like a smoker. And he licks his lips, pulls the JPW, licking the lips, full on licking the lips.
Why don't you just tell me what happened?
It's the first time I've ever done this.
The first time you've ever done this.
Yes.
Where's the fly? Did I miss the fly already? I don't know if I did or not. I know if it's. I can't remember if it's how early on it is. I missed it when I was watching it the first time too. I missed the fucking fly. Like, you can see the fucking fly coming out of his hair or something. Because he really did need to take a shower. And this is the thing also. People will say, well, I guess I'll save that for when it comes up, I guess. But, yeah, he really needed to take a fucking shower because he had a fucking fly in there. Like, dude, this guy didn't even wash himself. He didn't pull the Chris Urban. And Chris Urban said, the same thing. If I was going to do something like this, I would have taken a shower. But no, apparently not this guy. This guy is fine with being all dirty and stanky, and getting it on, I guess. I don't appreciate that.
I made a mistake.
Have we had that agreement? So why don't you just tell me what happened?
Hesitates. I don't know.
Why don't you just tell me what happened?
Pondering it. Fuck off. And he mumbles some bullshit right there. What does he say? He says something like, I don't know how this could happen. Something like that.
It's the first time.
It's the first time.
The first time you've ever done this.
Yes.
And how old are you, Chris?
34.
34. Oh, there's the fly. There it is. Did you see it?
How old are you, Chris?
34.
34.
Ah, there it is. Oh man. So I guess that's a pretty big question. Was that actually on him? Like, did he leave the house like that or what? I don't know. Or if that was already. I mean, if that was already in the house here, like in the Sting house here, because that door was fucking wide open. It could have been just flew in there, but I think it's more funny. I think it's funnier to pin it on him being a fucking gross motherfucker. And that he's bringing the flies in. I think that's more. I think that's more appropriate.
And you thought it was okay to send this kind of material. Please just stay seated.
Why was he standing up? I don't get that.
Okay to send this kind
He's
of
like, do you want to look at the chat log? Like, wait, are you sure you've got the right one? I didn't say that. What are you talking about? Like, I don't know, because I don't know why he stood up right there. He's just uncomfortable, maybe. He's just standing up because he's so nervous. That's probably what it is. But look at him, he just fucking stands up. Like, he has no idea what to do. Oh, it's great. He's like, he's so nervous, man.
Material. Please just stay seated. You thought it was okay.
What was he going to try to take it from him? Like, no, don't read it. I got it. I got the only copy. That's it. Like, oh yeah, nothing can happen to me once I take the chat log. I don't know what he was going for there. I think it was just nervous, but who the fuck knows? Oh man.
To send this kind of material to a 13-year-old boy. Why?
Deep breath.
It wasn't right.
He asks. You're asked. You not working? Because I'm rich. Laugh out loud. Way? Not way rich, but enough to support myself comfortable. And not work. I do work, just not very often.
So there we go. So there it is. There's the so now we're going to speculate about his acting career here. So yes, so some people, I've seen this big comment made that this guy must be fucking rich because he's an actor. I was under the impression that actors, unless you're like a big fucking star, you're not really gonna do all that well. I mean, you can make a living, I guess, being like a character actor or something like that, but this guy was not a character actor. He was in the background. He did stand-in work. Is he really making rich? Is he really rich? And he says he even says it straight up. He hasn't worked in a really long time. He also says he's not rich, but enough to support himself comfortably. If that's the definition of rich, then I'm fucking rich. Because that's not... I wouldn't consider that fucking rich, you know what I'm saying? Like... you know, that's just being comfortably upper middle class, I guess. I don't fucking know, but that's fucking ridiculous. So he's not fucking rich, and people will say, "Oh, he drove up in a convertible, a BMW Mercedes." I forget what it was, BMW Mercedes. He can't afford. You know how many people buy those cars that actually can't afford them? Like, I guarantee you, it's just more debt for him. This guy's credit score is probably really shitty. And, he's just doing it to keep up appearances. Again, he's like, well, I'm an actor. I gotta look fucking professional. I can't be showing up to these sets in a fucking Corolla. I gotta be fucking going there in my BMW. As long as I have, it's all about the look, you know. If I look professional, if I look rich, then I am rich and I am professional. Like, that's the way it is, you know. Let me buy this car that I can't afford. Let me put on my fucking USC hat and Lakers shirt and my chain, my stupid gold chain, and be a fucking be a guy, you know, be a bro, you know, be an LA bro, you know. And meanwhile, on the side, you know, I'm so fucking cool and popular that I'm chatting up 13-year-old kids on the internet, you know. Fuck you, Chris Moore. Man, that was a rant. That was a rant. Oh, man. And I'm out of fucking water, too, by the way, so that's great. Yeah, so fuck. So we'll just have to make do, I guess. But that's my whole point here, is that, especially if he's not, see, I wonder if he was if he was actually union, or I guess SAG, as JPW would know all about. If he got his SAG card by doing some modeling or some gay porno films, you know, to promote him. You know, how can you promote somebody they never had hot sex with? I wonder if this guy had his SAG card, his union card, whatever the fuck you want to call it. So maybe he would make a little bit more money, but still, I don't think he was fucking raking in, you know, that much. I don't think he was rich, is what I'm saying. He probably, because I would imagine he probably had some wealthy family, and they can probably support him, because he says he's not working in a while. Those Mercedes lease payments are not cheap. Yeah, he must have somebody supporting him or something like that. I imagine, but I think his credit score is probably still shitty too. I don't know why. I just get that feeling from him. Not that it really matters all that much. I just got a kick out of that when I said it the first time. Let's keep going.
What do you do for a living, Chris?
I work in background movies.
Background movies. And this guy's 34 as well. He hasn't made it. There has to be. I think he said he was 34, right? Like, there has to be a point where if you're a certain age and you still haven't quite made it, and you're still doing background and stand-in work, you know, you might want to give it up. But I don't know. Maybe I'm way off base and it's actually like it pays really well. I don't fucking know. But you know, just to stop at some point, you know, I think that would be the most logical thing to do. You know, you have to face facts and you know, realize that, hey, maybe this acting thing isn't going where I think it's going, you know.
And television.
And television. And what do you
And I've
do?
also seen that. I'm sorry to keep pausing it, but I mean, you guys have to know the routine by now, I guess, right? So I've seen people also speculate that he's also doing like set work, background. By background work, he means building sets and behind the scenes sort of shit. Which brings in the second parallel to John Christopher Weaver. Is potentially, did they ever know each other? Who the hell knows? I don't know.
For movies and television.
Background standing work.
There's
Like
the fly
as an
again.
actor.
Another one. There it is again.
He says, I want to be a model.
A model.
You say, I can see that. You're sexy enough. Really? Or you just saying that?
And
No,
that
I think-
fly is going fucking nuts, man. That is having a fun time there with Chris Moore. And so, yeah, pulling up the model card. So I think it's the same. I think it is the same. He said Luke, right? So it's the same decoy that JPW talked to. So I guess that was that character's, kind of, thing. Hey, I'm going to be a fucking model. I don't need to know shit. I don't need to do anything. I'm going to be rich. But, yeah. So he should have offered, that, is that why the chat log isn't available? Because the JPW's chat log wasn't available for a while as well until somebody got it. I guess. So was it just an issue with Luke? Chuck Moore talked to Luke, though, so I don't know. Who the fuck knows? I don't know. Who knows their reasons? Let's just keep
I think
going.
you're hot.
Am I under arrest?
Am I under arrest?
Can we blank each other?
He doesn't get the answer. He doesn't answer him. Oh, man. Don't do it to him, Hansen. Don't do it to him like that. You have to answer him. This guy is shook, man.
Can we blank?
Hang on.
Am I under arrest?
Am I under arrest? You can see him start to quiver.
Can we blank each other?
Can we blank each other? Hansen blows him off, man. Oh, that's great. Fuck you, Moore. You don't deserve to know the answer to that question.
How many dudes you been with?
It's just one after another. It is just fucking rapid fire here. Oh, man. It just keeps getting worse and worse.
What do you want to do in the shower?
I was
And you get into detail about what you're going to do with him in the shower, 13-year-old boy. And then you say,
thinking I remember a mistake.
and then you say, and you're not some cop on a sting
Yeah, and you have to face the consequences, you piece of shit.
operation?
Wait, what did he say?
And then you say, and you're not some cop on a sting operation? I mean,
He knew. He fucking knew, and he still did it anyway. Oh my god, what an idiot, man. This guy
that indicates that you
fucked.
were worried that you were doing something wrong,
I know.
right?
Oh man.
I know.
I normally don't meet guys as young as you.
No,
Indicate-
it's the first time, I swear to
And
God.
maybe you've met other guys, just not normally as young as 13.
No.
And I don't know if to believe my first my first thought here is to not believe that. I would imagine he's talked and probably met up with younger guys before, maybe not 13, maybe 15, 16, whatever. Because, he plays into that acting thing. Hey, I've got the cool car. I'm an actor. She's an actor. She's 20 years old, actually. So he's got a setup where it's probably easier to groom a child. So I would call bullshit on that. But again, I don't have solid proof, but it wouldn't surprise me. Let's keep going.
Then you send this.
He asked tonight.
Oh
that's-
man,
again-
he asked to send him a dick pic and he did it. Look at this motherfucker. And then the flies as well as he goes to look at it.
He asked tonight.
Look at that. They are going
You know-
fucking going fucking ham on this guy. Oh man, this guy must really reek, man. That's great. You know, I guess it really is him. You know, not just the fact that the door is open, but it really is him. And I wonder too if he's like, damn it, man. You know, in the back of his head, he's like, yeah, I'm getting fucking humiliated here. And it's even worse because I know that I smell really bad too. It's just not, it's just getting worse and worse. It's just so bad. Oh man, this guy is fucked.
That's against the law. No, I'll take that back.
He tried to take the picture. Oh my god, he's just so embarrassed. He's like, do you really need that? Oh man, I know that that's evidence. I know that there's something obviously going on here. You know, can I just take it? You know, what was this guy doing, man?
You know, that's against the law. No, I'll take that back. That's against the law.
No. I'll take that back. Like, what the fuck, man? That's great. Tries to take it. Like, you don't need to see that. I get it. I'm embarrassed. Just leave me. Just don't.
What do you have to say for yourself?
I'm ashamed.
I'm ashamed.
I was going to turn around halfway, and, you know, and then he calls, he's like, where are you? And I don't know, I just wasn't thinking right, and I felt terrible. And this was seriously the first time, and I knew I was taking a huge risk, and
So you knew what...
You know, he probably thought as soon as, you know, I've always thought that his little sob story here that he does for the rest of this time he's here, the rest of this video, I always thought that was just a little bit of a fake, you know, acting job from him. I at least that's what I always got for it. It never seemed authentic to me. You know, he's looking down the whole time, kind of typical, you know, I'm ashamed, you know, looking down. Really, I knew I was taking a risk, and I knew it was a mistake. I was going to turn around halfway. You know, he just says literally everything. He says literally everything. I was going to turn around. I knew it was wrong. I took a big risk, you know. He even blamed the decoy as well by saying he asked, and then said, "Well, he called me and said, where are you?" You know. So I kept going. This guy is just typical, you know. All of the fucking excuses, the classic excuses. So I'm not sure if I buy his sincerity here. I'm not sure if I do. Fuck. I just realized, you know, I don't know if I should have turned the volume up here. I probably should have. I'll turn it up right now, because this is a little low, I must admit. So I hope that everyone heard it pretty well. But I'm talking about the back of the video itself, not my voice. But I guess we'll see. So anyways, so yeah. So I don't know how sincere he is. I'm sorry he got caught. Is more like it. You know, he doesn't. He's only worried about what's going to happen to him. You know, he doesn't regret, you know, chatting online. He's just you know, because he got caught this time. You know,
It was wrong.
And I mean, even when I got here, I was still kind of wondering, like, I probably shouldn't do this.
So he had warnings. He had these going off in his head the entire time. First, he was going to turn around halfway. Second, when he got here, he was like, I don't know if I should come in or not. But he didn't listen to it. So he had plenty of opportunities here, and it didn't work out, I guess. And he fucking, again, I think that's bullshit again, because he walked in with a fucking smile on his face, man. Like, he thought he was in the clear, man. He thought it was all gonna be, he thought he was gonna have a great fucking day today. But yeah, now that things have done a complete 180, he's not feeling that anymore.
What are you doing? Tell me what was going on in your mind.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean, do you have a compulsion, an addiction to this internet activity?
Actually, no. I mean, I go online, but it's, you know, the majority just to talk and chat and all that. And, you know, sometimes if I meet a guy, you know, they are, you know, at least over 18, you know, and I normally have people come over to my place and all that. And this was just the first time, and I don't know why I did, and I know I made a huge mistake, and
And then here comes the fake crying. I know I made a huge mistake.
Well, you know how people will react when they see this.
He's like, wait, what do you mean see this? You know, he's like, wait, what do you mean see this? You're telling me that what? He's like, seeing our talk here, seeing the news about it. Like, what do you mean see this? I can't just pull the Safraz Khan route and say, is anyone gonna have to know about this? You know, you can't just do that.
I mean, this does not look good.
I know.
I'm scared.
I'm scared. Is that what he says? I'm scared.
I'm scared.
I'm scared. I'm fucking scared to death, as Kenneth Brinkman said. This guy is he's like shaking. He's nervous as fuck, man.
I mean, this does not look good.
He can't even stand still. Doesn't know what to do.
So you're on television.
I haven't been in about 2 years.
2 years.
What would I have seen you in on television?
So I mean that's so. In that meantime, what was he doing? You know, if he was, I guess, doing stand-in work still. So he hasn't been on screen in 2 years. Like whatever. I'm not gonna rehash that previous rant. Let's just keep going.
Oh gosh, what has that been on?
Gosh, he's like, this is such a weird question to be asking me here, you know, because you know, he's like, damn, now I have to think clear. I've just been in pure worry and terror for the past 6 minutes or so. Now you're making me think on my feet. Oh shit, I can't remember now.
13 days.
13 days, never heard of it.
On Jag, I've been standing on Jag.
Jag, stand-in.
Movies I did.
Never heard of it.
Godzilla.
I'm guessing that's the Godzilla. He was in Godzilla. I don't know which one he's talking about. They've made a few. I don't know if there was one in the 2000s or not. Godzilla 2000. I'm guessing. It's probably shit. I guess. I don't know. I never seen any of this shit. But I remember I played the game. There was the game on the Xbox, OG Xbox, I believe. Godzilla, Destroy All Monsters Melee. Yeah, this one, I played this when I was young quite a bit. I don't know how good it actually was, but I used to play this one. I guess it was on the GameCube too. I remember playing it on the Xbox. Wait, did I just say Gojira? Something just said Gojira, which is a pretty good band. Yeah, so this was the one that I remember playing this. So if it's based off of the film, which I'm guessing it is, then I guess that's the... you know, it's funny, you know, you don't think about this game for like almost 20 years. And all of a sudden you watch Chris Moore, you do a video about him, and this pops into your fucking head. Like, I didn't even remember this. I didn't remember this at all until I just Googled Godzilla 2000. I'm like, wait, okay, this is like bringing some sort of memory back into me. Yeah, but so I don't know. I'm curious as to what the consensus was about this game. 2002 release. It was mixed or average. I remember I enjoyed it, but I was a stupid kid, so I probably didn't know. Get the fuck out of here, Wikipedia. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, whatever. Three, blah, blah, blah. Not very deep. Yeah, that's probably why I enjoyed it, because I was a stupid kid and could just mash it and and mash the buttons and you know, do well. All right, whatever. Let's just keep going. Irrelevant.
Pearl Harbor. Godzilla. Pearl Harbor. I've never been kissed.
Never been kissed. Ironic.
Crimson Tide.
Roll Tide.
I was in a Will and Grace episode.
Will and Grace episode. So if he was in a Will and Grace episode, and I don't know anything about Will and Grace. I've never seen Will and Grace. I don't even really know what the hell it's about. Well, I guess I can figure. But it's about two people named Will and Grace, But 11 seasons, 246 episodes. I am not going to be looking, or it's a bit surprising, that that nobody's found him. But I don't blame people, because I'm not going to watch 11 seasons, 246 episodes to try and fucking find a still. Probably just, fuck off. I didn't mean to click that. To find a 1 second still of maybe where Chris Moore says something, I mean, I have his IMDb up here, and it doesn't even link the episode or anything, so... I believe this is him anyway. East of West as a boyfriend, which I also find funny as hell, because this is like the only thing that's on his official IMDb page, and his like leading role of in East of West, a short film, and he doesn't even have a character name. It's just boyfriend. I always thought that was funny, but yeah. But what I'm saying is, I'm not surprised. You would have to have. Like a comprehensive, more than comprehensive knowledge of Will and Grace to know which episode he was in right off the bat. And so I'm not surprised that no one has found him, because I wouldn't want to sit through 11 seasons of this either. Well, actually, when did it end? It ended, so it ended in 06. So I was like, maybe you could cut it off, if it ended, if it ended in like 09, for instance, you knew that you wouldn't have to watch those seasons. But, so who the fuck knows? But, so I guess as well, since he hasn't worked in at least 2 years, you can put it at, probably 2003, 2004. So you would have to probably only watch, 5 or 6 seasons. And actually, I guess the original only lasted, did they really reboot this fucking shit? Again, another thing that desperately needed a fucking reboot? Like, whatever. I mean... Whatever. All these things have to have programming, I guess. All these new fucking channels and shit. Streaming services. I guess it's on... Yeah, I guess it's on regular television. It's on primetime NBC. And, that's great. It's on NBC. That's great. So you get another role in an NBC show there, Chris. All right, let's keep going. Let's just end this godforsaken video. 37 minutes already.
If I hadn't been here, what would have gone on in this house?
I don't know.
I mean, you sure sound like you knew here what you wanted to do.
Yeah, but
Yeah, it doesn't have any excuse. It doesn't have anything to say to that one. All I can do is bite his lip like a fucking asshole.
I mean, it sounds like you were revved up and ready to go. I mean, it's hard to draw any other conclusion from this.
I know. It doesn't look good.
And there are a couple of different laws that have been broken here.
Oh.
The picture.
Ew.
And using the internet.
Oh,
with the intent to have sex with an underage.
Oh, man, I think it's starting to hit it, and he sits back down. I think it's starting to sink in. I think this might be authentic here. He's just because he's just worried about himself, of course. But I think it's finally starting to settle. He sits back down like, whoa, I need a minute. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Oh, fuck!
I mean, what am I supposed to do here? You tell me. You'll never do it again.
I know my work poison mean.
He fucking bumbles some bullshit. I know my word doesn't mean much. Yeah, it's because you came in here and started lying right away as well.
I know. Number one, that this is the first time somebody's done something like this, and number two, that if they're let go, they'll never do it again. Why should anybody believe that? Do you see what I'm saying? So you've been...
Oh, man. Oh, here we go. Now Hansen goes in for the kill. Oh, this is great. This is one of the best Hansen reveals. Just on a personal you know, enjoying the moment here. You know, well, you're about to get another starring role. Let's do it. Let's go. Goes in for that kill.
So you've been in movies. You've been on television. Well, you're about to get another role because I'm Chris Hansen.
Oh man, do you think this motherfucker, when he said, when Hansen said, I'm sorry, I bet I cut it off right in the middle there. We'll watch it again. Trust me, we'll watch it again. But do you think when this motherfucker, when Hansen said, well, you're about to get another role, do you think he kind of like lights up a little bit there? Do you think in the back of his mind he had like the little bit of like, whoa, maybe this is a fucking prank show? Whoa, and maybe this whole thing is a prank show, and I just got punked, you know? Fuck that, you know? Oh man, do you think this guy was like, because he's not big enough to get on punked, right? Obviously, but some sort of underground internet prank show, weird internet prank show or something like that. You know, do you think that's what he thought? In like a split second, he maybe had like a ray of light and a way out. You know, he's like, oh shit, I think I got it. Oh man, please tell me this is all just a prank show. Oh, that would be the greatest gift from God right now. But no, it's not. It's not a prank show, you motherfucker. You're on NBC Dateline. Go fuck yourself. Let's watch it again. Oh, that's great. I would really.
About to get another role.
I hope that was the case.
I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC, and we're doing a story on computer programming. You're obviously free to go. But if there's anything else you'd like to say,
I don't like this though. The camera guy blocks him. But that's okay.
A mistake, a huge mistake.
A huge mistake. Oh man, that's great. See you later, scumbag. I guess he stays for a little bit before he finally walks out. Trying to ponder the world. You know, the whole world's going to be a little bit different from now on. Oh, man, that's great. That's great. Look at all these motherfuckers here. Kochos, the dopey predator. I want to do him eventually as well. I still have a lot of guys on my list. I really still want to do Kostas, of course. We got to do him eventually. France, I still have to do as well. We did this guy. Wells, I have to do again. Or do for the first time. Green, we checked off. Young Pike, yeah. I like him quite a bit. But this is so long. Like, it's a 10-minute long segment. I mean, it's going to be like an hour and a half. Oh, man. And we got Kenny versus Spenny, of course. Great show. Some NASCAR trolling. It's great. Oh, man. Okay, so that's pretty much it. I guess that'll do it. We saw this. Oh, no, wait. It's not it. It's not it. My voice kind of got a little weird right there. So this is his sex offender pick, of course. We touched on this earlier, but I wanted to see where he was living at, his digs. And I guess this is it. I don't know. It wasn't available on Street View. The complex next to it was available on Street View. So like you can see this is 415, but he lives at 447. I just kind of wanted to see what the area looked like. I bet you the rent, the rent has got to be fucking expensive. It's Los Angeles, of course. But, so this is 44, something's blurred out right there. And, okay, maybe we can find it on the sign right here. It'll let me. There we go. What does this fucking say? 447! Ah! Ding, ding, ding. We fucking got it. So it's like the same thing as the other one here. But, so this is 447. So Chris Moore lives somewhere in this bullshit right here. Yeah, there it is again. 447. There it is. We found it. And so yeah, I don't really know what it looks like. What's the view look like across the street? Got some concrete walls, some power grids. Not the best. Not the best view, but that's okay. It's not always about the view. Got some mini storage down there. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. Some guy's got an Audi. Maybe that's Chris Moore's. Who knows? But yeah, this is his place of residence. Oh man. So yeah, it doesn't look like it's the best place, but I'm sure it's expensive as fuck. Oh, there's a bloke over here. What's up, brother? What's up, brother? Oh man. Okay, I got two of them here, actually. It's fucking warped. Oh my god. Alright, no, that's gonna do it. This video has gone on long enough, I would say. Well, I'm just curious. What's down the block here? Mini storage. We got some more residences, it looks like. Yeah, looks like it's in a pretty. Looks like it's in the bowels here of Hermosa Beach. Let's take a look down here. Why not? This is the other side of his complex right here, so it should be right there. Got some woman picking up dog shit. Oh man. Yeah, not all that interesting. But I'm just curious. I'm just curious. You can turn the video off if you want. In fact, I'm going to cut it right here. This isn't interesting to me anymore. So I'll do it. That's Chris Moore, the kind of stinky predator. I hope you guys enjoy. And until next time, see you guys later.